for joining.
That's all right.
And stepping up and sitting down with me. So yeah, look, we're just going to have a conversation.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. So I suppose really for me, kind of where I'll sort of try and put it is to get an understanding as to you, what drives you, like the why behind what you do. But the best place to start is, who are you?
Okay.
Why do you run? And what do you get from it?
So I'm Jo. I live in Devon. I moved there 8 years ago. I started running when I took up a new job because I'd bought new suits and everyone said you'd put on 2 stone in 2 years. And people in the room were had put on weight. And I was like, I just bought new suits, so I'm not going to put on 2 stone. And so I started running, sometimes a mile. And then I moved to Devon 3 months later and then found Dartmoor and fell in love with running and just kept running. And then joined a running club and then entered my first marathon in 2018.
Was that a road marathon?
Road marathon.
Okay, yeah.
Barnstable, so it was local, no pressure, no nothing. And then qualified for Chicago and then ran Manchester, ran Chicago. And then now since 2018, I've run 37 marathons.
Holy moly. Okay.
I've got,
wow.
yeah.
37?
37.
Okay, that's a big number.
5 of the world majors.
My
and
goodness.
I've got my 6th next month. No, yeah, this next month.
So your 6th major?
Yep, Tokyo.
Okay.
I get my world marathon major.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully in 4 weeks' time. 4 weeks
Come on,
tomorrow.
we're cheering all the way. And like, what kind of times do you aim for here? What's your...
So my marathons, I did PB, my 3rd ever in Chicago. That was 6 years ago, and I've not PB'd since. And it hasn't bothered me. I run for fun.
Yeah.
I will take photos. I chat to people, which drives everyone mad, like my dad, who wants me to take it more serious. But Tokyo, I am going for a PB because something happened at the end of last year and I can now run quick.
Something happened? What was the...
I don't know. I lost a bit of weight and then suddenly I became rapid.
Okay.
Like suddenly became like PB case, and I PB'd in the 10K and the half marathon at the end of last year, 10 mile last weekend.
Okay. So what is a PB for you in a marathon?
3:14 at the moment.
Okay, this is fast time.
Yeah, and I've not been near it for six years.
See,
So,
this is what I love about running, is that you can be off it for 6 years.
but still love it. So
Still love it.
every marathon I have loved, with the exception of maybe New York, because and I didn't raise that one, but I love them all. I do take photos, I chat to everyone, I stop and hug my friends, my family. I don't clock watch, so Tokyo's going to be a bit different because I'm going to clock watch. I think.
You are clock watching it.
I will, but if I'm off the pace, then I will just switch my watch to the time and then just enjoy it.
Okay.
Because
I just follow the body.
Yeah, because I don't understand. Each to their own, but people that go for 3 hours and then don't get it, they're miserable. Then they've had a miserable race, and that's 16 weeks of their life they're not going to get back. I'm not. No, if I don't, my sole aim is enjoy it. Then getting the time is the second for Tokyo.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna.
But that's road, but I do trail as well.
Yeah.
I
So
live on Dartmoor.
I want to pull this back. So you went. I moved to Dartmoor, started running.
Yeah.
I loved it, and I ran. So tell me, like, why do you love running? What do you get from it?
The escape. Like,
Okay.
so you just get to see more. I do hike as well, but you just get to see more, and then you meet people, like meet you, and get chatting to people. There's loads of people here that I've either bumped into at races or here. It's just an amazing community. And road races not so much, but you turn up to a trail race and you might run with someone, or someone might forget something, someone's having cramp. You're just really friendly.
Yeah.
And just the views, the community, just all of it. It just...
So the first word you stepped on was escape, right?
Yeah.
You get to escape. What are you escaping? Are you escaping physically?
I have an office
mentally?
job, so I have an escape on my laptop or the inside, because I'm quite an active and hyperactive person. So I have a lot of energy. So running is my escape.
That's your escape.
Yeah.
Okay. It's sort of like it's that flow state. It's fine. Is it like a meditative, calming state?
Yeah.
I'm very similar.
So some people go, oh, don't you get bored? Like tomorrow I'll be running 16 miles. I have got company. My dad's coming with me on his bike, but no, I don't know if I've ever got bored on a run. If you stick me on a treadmill and make me run anything more than a 5K, yes, I'll get bored. But that isn't what I love about running. It's the outside. Yeah. And I don't know if I've ever got bored in a run.
It's kind of moving. You get from A to B.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't see how anybody can get bored doing that, because then you get to see stuff, but also it forces you into this area of very like hyper-focused, like a hyper-focused mentality flow.
Yeah.
And in that, it is like meditation, I find. And you sort of, as you lean in and lean out of exertion, your heart rate goes up, your breathing goes up.
And you can run the same route every day. Not that I do. I've always got so many different routes, especially with Dartmoor. And because of the weather or the seasons, whatever, they're never the same. Especially I live lucky in Devon, but you might not see the same cow or the sheep or the same people or jump the same puddle or it sounds silly, but all those
Get
little
chased
things.
by the same cow. Or,
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Or you might see a farmer, or I don't know, we go and rescue a sheep from a fence. It's never, no run is ever the same.
It's ever the same.
Yeah.
And when you go out, do you have a set route?
No.
Or do you freestyle?
I generally freestyle. Well, I might be going out for 3 miles. I fancy going a bit further. So I have to sort of go at certain crossroads. I'm either going 5 or I go 5. No, my legs are tired. I'll 4 because I live in the country, so I've got a plan depending on where I am. So tomorrow I'm running 16, and that is I don't have a marathon plan. I have an idea, but I don't follow a plan because I'm uncoachable. Because I just enjoy running. So if I want to go and run 5 miles on a Monday morning, then I will. And if I'm meant to do speed session later and tough, I want to go out at lunchtime in the sunshine or whatever. So
it's like macro fartlek. It's like complete freestyle. But again, I think that's like, for me, I'm not massively dissimilar. I mean, I have like a general mileage goal broadly.
Yeah.
But like how I achieve that is, it's like, well, I didn't make the 18K. I'm going to do an extra couple of K the next day. Just generally get up in and around mileage. I don't hold myself to account for it too hard. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're under.
Yeah.
But I find that the freestyle component to it, for me personally, enables me to enjoy it more because the pressure isn't really there.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you don't work really hard in training. Like, you're really on it. And it sounds like you have that kind of similar mentality.
I know people that do the 16-week training and they just are knackered by the end physically. Oh, I don't want to go out for a run. If I don't want to go out for a run, I don't. Oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Like, that's not a hobby. That's not enjoyment. That's a grind. And how much of that are you enjoying? So I'm glad I haven't. Well, personal choice. I don't have to do a speed session on a Tuesday and a Thursday. And what happens if I miss that? Oh my God, I missed 3 speed sessions in a month.
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
Whatever.
I don't really do speed sessions. Yeah, I had a lovely run.
Yeah,
I got chased by a cow, or I had a river crossing and nearly got swept away.
It's those little mini moments, right, in a run where it's been raining and all of a sudden the river's not here, it's here.
Yeah.
Right? Or the cow chases you, or 20 cows chase you, or whatever. And I to me, I think those are the moments that make running just so enjoyable.
But they're the memories. So I run to make memories as well. I don't run like just staring at the ground, and I'll say hi to everyone. And my challenge is, especially if I'm in a town or city, which I don't run there very often, I'll say hello to everyone, and it's a challenge to see if they'll get to say hello back. Cyclists don't generally, but it's a fun game. Especially in London, they won't even make eye contact. So I'm like, morning, and then
You are honestly, I swear you're like the female version of me. So I did this the other day. I said to Oliver, I'm gonna do the good morning challenge. I put a camera here. I ran into the middle of Bristol. Morning. And every time somebody went good morning, I got a point.
Yeah.
And most people didn't, right?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of this idea of like, could you score a city on how many good mornings you get if you do a city run? That's amazing. I've never had anybody else talk about
That's because you're from Devon, and everyone's
Maybe,
that's what it is. It's a Devon
There's
thing.
some oddity going on in
but
Devon.
people like park run is the same. If I go to a park run and people aren't thanking volunteers, I'm like, so I say it louder. Thank you, volunteers. I wouldn't be here without you.
High five.
Yeah, so I did. There's a new one down in Cornwall called Heligan, and they weren't thanking volunteers because I was quite far up the front, and it was just like, why aren't you thanking them? So I just was really, really vocal about, thank you, volunteers. You're amazing.
So like part of running for you, running is like fun, memories, community.
Yeah.
And how do you find yourself giving back to the community? Like, you clearly do by thanking people.
I thank them. I was a run leader for my running club, but I haven't got time at the moment because I've got a second job. But I want to get back to that this year, ideally. And I want to volunteer more at Parkrun. That's my how I should. I don't, and I hand on heart, I really should do more. So I'm gonna. So.
And when you say do more, because
volunteer for Parkrun, because Parkrun only survives because of the volunteers. So I want to give more back to that. So, and whenever I've got injured, I always volunteer for races and stuff, but I don't do that when I'm not injured because I like racing. I race most weekends because it means I run somewhere different and I meet new people.
Yeah.
So I don't run different races for the purpose of racing. It's running somewhere new or different and with new people.
So it's all about experience for
Yeah.
you.
Just
The whole
having
thing,
fun. My
just having
whole
fun.
life is just when I'm not working, because I'm stuck to a laptop 8 hours a day. The rest of the time is let's go and have fun. Let's go. Life's for living, and you want to make memories.
What do you do for work, by the way?
I'm an IT consultant.
Okay, so IT consultant, I get it.
Yeah,
Computer, do the thing.
That's my full-time job.
Break out.
And I've got a part-time job, and I'm an army reservist as well.
Okay, all right.
So
So busy,
yeah.
for sure.
So then that's what the rule is. So if you give a busy person, the busy people are the ones that make the most of their time because they've got less time, so they like to fill it.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. So literally, some people they assume I don't work or only work part-time because I'm always out.
Always there, hyper energetic. Yeah. My goodness, it sounds like you and I need to go for some runners. This sounds good. Sounds like we'd have some adventures. Okay, so this year, your feat, if you will, is the Tokyo Marathon, PB.
Yes, in 4 weeks' time.
In 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're in a good space for it.
Yeah.
What through the rest of the year?
Well, my A race before I got into Tokyo was going to be Dartmoor Marathon. That's the start of April. So that's my second marathon of the year. 2 weeks after that is London. That's a fun one. I'll high five everyone and talk to everyone and annoy everyone that's trying to go for a PB because I'll be like, "Hi, how you doing?" And I do, and I'll take videos and selfies and just drive everyone mad because that's what I've done the last few years.
Yeah.
And then I've got nothing entered from the end of April, but I will start. Last year I did 8 marathons. The year before I did 9, so I'll probably do the same.
Oh, okay. It's like.
But I listen to my body though, so So these 3 are entered in advance. The rest I enter about months before.
Okay.
Because it's how my body feels.
So you really rather than again prescribe yourself, we're listening to how you feel. And so what does training look like with that? Is it?
So I train now for this between Christmas and my spring marathon, and I actually do some play training, some marathon pace sessions. Don't do it. Play training. So long runs with some marathon pace sessions. I did my long runs all around Christmas, so I banked it in advance. And then I just keep my mileage around 45, and apart from that, that's all I do.
Kilometers, miles. Okay, yeah.
But that's all I do. I just carry on consistently running. I don't do any training. I just run.
No gym work, mobility work, anything like that?
No.
No.
I go on the bike. I've got a bike in my kitchen, which I go on before work every day.
Okay.
Only like 5 or 10 miles. But that's the bit, and I hike, and also I've got to stay past the army fitness test, so I need to be able to carry weight. So whenever I go hiking, I carry a weight in my bag, so I can always.
Yeah, I find that like time on feet, like weighted walks, so underrated for building endurance.
Yeah.
I mean, it really. If anybody said to me, what's the single biggest thing for getting above Graham done, I think like just time on feet, heavy bags, time sort of 2 days out on the mountains.
Yeah.
I think that's where you can build real endurance. Or just long days, like 12-day runs, 12-day runs, 12-hour runs.
Yeah.
It's kind of, okay. So you are, I kind of like your style to like training. You know generally what you want to do, but you don't shape it too hard.
Yeah, and if I'm knackered, if I get ill, like I wasn't very well a month ago, I just don't do anything. In 2020, I had stress fracture. I stopped everything. I don't understand why people then have to cross train. Your body needs all the energy to repair.
Yeah.
So I'm ill or injured, everything stops. So I don't do the cross training. There's a reason you're ill, and your body needs to repair. Injuries are sometimes different, but the stress fracture was completely. So I respect.
Feet or?
I had a stress fracture in my foot.
Okay.
Because COVID, I was just running. You could run from home, and I lived on Dartmoor, so it was brilliant. So I overran, didn't I? But yeah, that was a lot of fun. But I just listen to my body, so that's why I will do London and then see how I feel. And if I'm all right, I'll do Southampton Marathon or Milton Keynes Marathon 1 or 2 weeks after that, and then I might have a week off. But I eat well. I will listen to my body for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And then I might take 2 weeks off.
Okay.
But I'm not religious. I'm having rest. And I find active recovery better. So I might run the day after London because if I can move, then that's better. But also, again, hike a lot. So.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And you mentioned nutrition. Is there any particular
No, I just eat a lot.
You just eat a lot. Okay. Is it like a lot of anything, or?
So I have a protein shake every single morning. That's one thing my dad told me to add because I was getting throat infections.
Okay.
And it was upper respiratory tract infections and colorectal. Years ago, I used to get them, and there was a lack of protein. So I have that every morning. I haven't had one since.
Okay, all right.
So anyone that's suffering with that, it's a lack of something. But I have that's my first thing I have every single morning, protein shake. And then apart from that, I eat everything but gluten, but that's only because of an intolerance. I'm not fussy. But because I work from home, I have 2 cooked meals a day. So I am very fortunate that I'm not.
So it's like home cooked food, not processed food.
Yeah.
But broadly as much as you want of it.
Don't get me wrong. If there's processed food, I'll eat it. If I'm out, I'm not. I don't watch what I eat. I'll eat. If you find me a gluten-free cake, I'll eat it. If you eat donuts, and I eat.
Do you enjoy pizza like Corey and Gibraltar?
Yeah. So I can eat sourdough pizza. So we've got pizza band and visit. So that's brilliant.
I mean, that is the invention of the century, right? Gluten-free sourdough for pizzas.
And there's a van that comes around to all the local villages in Devon that wood-fired sourdough pizza.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Rock
Brilliant.
and roll. I love it.
And I drink, I'll have a cocktail. I've got a rule when I go away for marathons, I'll have a cocktail the night before. That's what I've always done, so that's what I do.
So there's an element of is that a superstition? I'm not sure whether like lucky charm
in a way. Yeah, whenever I do London, I always go and eat in the same restaurant the day before, because I always have now. So, and I'll have the same cocktail and the same food. But
I mean, if it reduces the mental load and you just do it, then I can understand that. It's like using the same locker in the gym. I usually say that every day. 222 every day. Just there we go.
Someone's watching and now just going to go and sneak in.
Well, it's got the Feats sticker in the door of it, so people know. I've claimed that one.
Yeah.
So if you've got, obviously we've got people watching who are thinking about getting into running, whether they're on the couch or maybe they're at 5K trying to go up to 10 or thinking about half marathon.
Yeah.
Or maybe marathon going to ultra. Like, what do you have any? Like, what's your words of wisdom?
Comparison is a thief of joy.
Ooh,
so when I said that, we bumped into someone earlier and they were like, "Oh, I'm not really a runner." I was like, "But you run, yeah, like you are a runner." And I had this conversation with a lady at the hotel yesterday. She was like, "Oh, I used to run." I was like, "If you used to run, you're still a runner. You just have your trainers are on the shelf at the moment." Oh, and it's just like, don't compare yourself to everybody else. We all started somewhere, and don't compare yourself to what you used to be. You're not there now, you're here, and tomorrow you might be able to run to that lamppost. So you're already doing better than you are today. And if you want to get into running, park run. If you're worried about coming last, it's not physically possible. They've got a back marker. Park run is brilliant for new runners. And you can do Caps 5K on an app, or loads of running clubs do it. But I think park run to intro into running, I just think it's the way.
Because there's a community to it as well.
And you're never going to come last. It's the fear of coming last. So my boss came with me I encouraged her to do park run a few weeks ago when we were working. She was like, "Oh, I'm going to come last." I was like, "You're really not." She had 200 people behind her in the end, but I was like, it's not physically possible to come last.
Okay.
And if you're at the back, you've got someone to talk to. So that, and then 5K up to 10K, just listen to your body. If it hurts, don't run. If you're ill, what I don't understand is why people continue to run when they're ill. I don't understand that at all. But also talk to people that have done it, and then just learn from other people's experience. You don't have to know everything. Even I've run 37 marathons and I'm still learning. Like Berlin humbled me last year, and that was marathon number 30.
What happened in Berlin?
It was really hot. I was I was trying to go for a time, not PB, but something very similar. And I got mile 11. I was like, I am cooking. I am done. And because
did you mess up hydration? Was that?
No, it just was super hot compared. None of us were expecting it. So I am I was focused and I forgot about the enjoyment. And I was just annoyed. Then I got annoyed myself for like, why didn't I just enjoy it? And then I saw someone getting resuscitated at mile 20, and that was kind of a humbling of like, let's have a good time.
Yeah.
So I was annoyed. The time didn't bother me at all. I didn't care that I didn't run the time. It's the fact that I got distracted from enjoying it. So that's marathon number 35, and even then I can completely mess up.
Still get it wrong.
Yeah.
And I think getting it wrong is the journey, right? Like it is the journey. And your ability to deal with that and overcome it. I think that is ultimately the life lesson we're all trying to get from this. Yeah. I want to come back to just quickly what you said. and this encapsulates a lot of what I've learned for you, right? Comparison is the killer of joy. And so in that, there's two things. A, joy is the central component of why we run. All right, which I mean, I completely agree with.
Yeah.
I've never felt happier than when I'm running. But the idea that comparison, which is unfortunately what a lot of social media is, right?
Yeah.
Is a very dangerous game. And that, you can never should look at the top athletes in the world and go, oh, I'm not a runner because I'm not as good as them, or, oh, I'm not as good as my friend, etc. Because it's a very, very personal journey.
Yeah.
Completely personal journey. That's just such an articulate way of putting it. Comparison is the killer of joy.
Yeah, it really is.
I love it.
Because I didn't run a PB. I was like, what's it matter?
You ran.
You ran.
Yeah.
And then people are like, I didn't run a PB. I was like, no, but you've just ran 6 months ago. You were injured. You weren't able to run. So remember, if you want to compare yourself to the improvement you've made.
Ooh, that's a nice way to look at it. Yeah.
So if anyone's been injured but you couldn't run last month because you had flu. So at least you're back running. So I always try and find the positive. And that park run was that was really hard. But yesterday you didn't run, so
yeah.
you're really lucky to be able to run.
If you are going to compare to yourself.
Yeah.
But then also you don't have to be a PB every day.
No.
Right. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Because I think there is very much. It is this again cliche. It's a marathon, not a sprint, right?
Yeah.
Is that even if you're training for 100 meters, it's still a long distance journey that we're going on here, and that you're not going to run for your PB every day, and whatever distance you do, the training is very consciously up and down. It's full of failures, stumbles, side steps. Sounds so. Where can people find you? Where can they get this energy from?
I'm on Instagram, adventures with _JP.
Okay.
And yeah, I just share. I'm just enthusiastic about running the outdoors and. Yeah, just anything. I'm just annoyingly hyper and energetic and
it's definitely not annoying. It's enthusiastic.
Oh, no,
it's inspirational.
My friend will probably tell me I'm exhausting at times.
But that's it. I think that's why you can drive so much passion through it, and then inspire people to go at it.
Yeah.
So look, we're going to put all the links somewhere down here.
Okay.
Thank you so much for sitting down.
Right.
I mean, that's amazing. I think I've walked away with one of my favourite sayings ever. Thank you so much.
Right.
Come here,
Thank you.
rock and roll, and good luck in 4 weeks. Go get it. We're going to be cheering all the way.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers. Look at that.